RJ will get close when it's his idea. As long as he's the one initiating the touch, it's fine. If I initiate the touch. BB, get away from the camera. Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and I love fall. I've told you guys this 50 times. I love fall. It's the most amazing time of the year. And I can get outside and get a lot of work done and not sweat to death and have to take 7 showers a day. What? Bear, you need a little attention? Bear and Earl hanging out? Anyways, I can get out here and do some work and not be 110 degrees and sweating to death. But I've still got the wood chipper, the Woodland Mills wood chipper hooked up to my tractor. I'm going to do some work out here and kind of clean up the mess from a big tree we took down a week or two ago. But I got to put out a bale of hay for the donkeys. So a little tractor work I need to do. But I need to show you. DJ may have already shown you guys, but the stalls under the barn are pretty much complete. We've still got a little bit of work to do. This turned out cool. I made a joke the other day. I was like, well, our monkey pens are almost complete. They'll hold anything we need them to hold. But it's going to be so awesome having a place that's clean and undercover and has concrete floors that we can have to have baby donkeys, have baby alpacas, baby goats, whatever, whatever animals we need to separate and put in a stall and have where we can take care of them and keep them clean and dry. This is going to be awesome. So there's what the finished product looks like. 2 separate stalls. They've got 2x12 boards, 4 feet up from the bottom, and we built them to where we could raise those. You can just take those out and clean out the stall. My thoughts are just raise it up, just lift up a few inches, and you can sweep everything out, or just sweep out the gate. But man, they did an outstanding job on the way they built these, all the concrete work, everything. It's going to be so nice, and everything's undercover. Yes, rain could still possibly blow in a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too bad. We'll see. Worst case scenario, we may have to come in and put up a little bit more sheet metal and make a wind block, but most of our animals are short. I mean, it's just the facts. So built 2 pins off of each one, or 1 pin off each one, 2 pins total. So they're like 10 feet wide, 20 feet long. And now we can basically have everything set up to where if we need to separate a mama goat and a baby or whatever it is, they'll have a stall inside, an outside pen we can feed and water, put out hay, and it's hinged in a way to where when we need to move animals from one side to the other, when we redo all this, I'll set it up to where if we have animals over there that we need to get in here, we'll kind of make it pretty simple. And now I've just got a lot of cleanup to do, a lot of junk laying around, just stuff everywhere. But that's construction, right? So I am absolutely tickled at how those turned out and how they look. I think DJ wants to stain the wood to kind of finish the look. We did have to come in and put some panels up, put a small piece of panel up there, basically to keep goats from going in between the barn and the stalls. But man, it looks good. I like it. And you know what I think I appreciate the most is this is one of those jobs that I could have got out here and done on my own. Would have taken me a long time trying to do it, bits and pieces at a time, an hour here, an hour there. I've done everything else on the barn except the lean-to here, but built the barn, built all the rest of my pens, did all the fencing and everything, and it just takes a long time doing it by yourself. But the guys that did this, Asher Lawrence, his company's called ATL Construction. Asher's a young guy, I mean quite a bit younger than me, and he's one of those people that, man, you're just proud to know. You're proud to know that he gets out here, does a good job, puts in the work, and is not that typical younger age group that everybody complains about that don't want to work. I mean, this guy's got his own business building all kinds of construction stuff, all kinds of barns and pole barn homes and all kinds of stuff. But this, he did good work on, and I'm proud of him. make a break for it while the donkeys aren't paying attention. Maybe I can get this hay bale in here before Phoebe gets here. Phoebe, get away from the camera. Gotcha. You're almost done. Phoebe, stay away from the gate. I see you. You and Jerry both. Shh, go. Go. Hi, Win. Enjoy your fresh hay bale. So I'm going to work on chipping up this tree that we cut down outside the stalls the other day. I showed it on DJ's videos. We had a big oak tree here that I had to take down because it was going to eventually fall on those new pins, and it was actually pretty rotten on the inside, had a lot of termite damage. But the goats have done their thing. We turned them in. They ate on it for several days, and I guess after the leaves kind of started to turn brown, they just really didn't care about it anymore. So I'm going to chip a bunch of this up. I probably won't get all of it done this afternoon, but I'm going to get started. And as far as the wood chipper goes, I kind of grazed over this on the last video when Brock was helping me out at Mill Creek. And this is the Woodland Mills WC88 wood chipper, and they sent this to us early this past summer, maybe late spring. It was already pretty hot. The trees were leafed out, and I said, listen, probably not gonna do a lot of wood chipping while it's hot, and I try not to trim too many trees during the heat of summer because it's hot and it's a lot of work. And fall is just much more pleasant. But anyways, Woodland Mills wood chipper, this thing it's a beast. It'll chip up to an 8-inch log, but what I found, it does have the hydraulic power feed and reverse and everything. You kind of saw a few minutes when Brock and I were working using it the other day. I don't know what all he's put out as far as video content, but he was really interested in this. But what I found with this wood chipper and a lot of homeowner grade wood chippers is there's a lot of stuff you can chip, and there's a lot of stuff that it's just really not worth your time. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So a lot of these limbs like this will just feed directly into it just fine. But if you get a spot where you have too much of a bend or something like this, so it will chip an 8-inch log, but if this Y is wider than 8 inches, it won't fit through that infeed. And if you have a spot where too much of a bend like this right here, it won't be able to pull it through because it's got to suck it straight into that flywheel. So anyways, I'm going to get this thing fired up and start making some wood chips. This limb is a perfect example right here. This is only probably a 2.5 inch limb, but that Y there, it's wider than 8 inches, and it can't fold that Y down to feed it in. So I have to trim that off. Well, we got everything cleaned up except the main trunk of the tree. Could cut a lot of this up into firewood. Like I said, it's rotted on the inside and it's pretty gnarly and knotty. It's a knotty log. Well, what I'm thinking I may do, I almost have it cut in half there, but I may just lay it up against these rocks and kind of stack one on top of the other and use it for the goats to play on. We'll have baby goats coming up pretty soon, so it won't be long before we're busting at the seams with baby goats running around everywhere. And I'll tell you what, I know you guys are going to make fun of me, but this little DeWalt 20 volt electric chainsaw is perfect for just that little stuff when you're limbing up these little trees and stuff, or when you need to cut one of those limbs off of something to go in the chipper. You don't have to crank up the big saw. We didn't get a huge pile of chips. You guys saw I chipped up a lot of the limbs, but a lot of that gnarly stuff I just went and piled on a burn pile, and we'll burn it later. But when you get a good, like, dead 4, 5, 6 inch log, this wood chipper makes some incredible wood chips. And we'll be using this probably places like around where we, this is junky. I can't stand the way this looks. I got a lot of cleanup to do before we can bring the animals in here, but I still got all those panels, all my leftover pipe. But places like where our water troughs are, or places where, like under that gate that's going to get muddy and get a lot of foot traffic, this type of wood chips would be perfect. Now, I will say, the chipper, once you are in smaller stuff with a lot of leaves, you know, you kind of get a mess, really, and it doesn't chip leaves up. But if you can get some dead limbs, man, it makes some wonderful wood chips. So, yeah, TYM tractor, Homestead implements grapple come in handy today. But the main thing, the Woodland Mills wood chipper, I'll be using that thing quite a bit this winter. I think my chute came unlatched here. I need to latch it back down. But anyways, I don't have a lot of time with this thing yet, a lot of experience with it, but we're learning, and so far I really like it. Goose, I don't want to hear you complaining. You keep complaining like that, you're gonna get the... Yeah, your volume went down, didn't it?
Holy moly. How are we supposed to fit all of that?
I'm gonna need your help.
Oh, I can see that.
We have
a ton of pages.
3, 5, 7, 9, 11 boxes today. I had,
that would be 12.
Is there 12? I had that many more yesterday too. You kids get those boxes loaded up, and I'll drive you to the house and you can unload them, okay?
Yeah, there better be something else I can wear in these.
Why, all you wear is Yee shirts.
That's not all.
That's what you got on today, and yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that, huh, Emily?
Yeah.
Doing good, doing good. Keep up the good work. Christmas launch coming in hot. So I guess softball season's over and it's basketball season, eh?
Yes.
Are you all hungry this evening? I guess you are, huh? Ralph's hungry. Steve, you hungry? You want a bite to eat, buddy? Dolly, are you pretending to be a farmer today? You two? You two, Lucy, y'all got grass, or you got hay hanging out of your mouth like a farmer? All right. Let's finish feeding. Pepper, you hungry? Pepper. You goats are getting big bellies. Big belly girls. Dinner is served on a platter. There you go. You girls have a good evening. There's baby Reba. Let's go see her for a second. What you doing, girlfriend? You tiny little thing. You want to come say hi? No. She's going to avoid me today. There's RJ. You just hanging out by yourself this evening? You'll come say hi to everybody, won't you? RJ. Poop. Almost touched you on the butt. Oh, it's okay when it's your idea, huh? RJ will get close when it's his idea. As long as he's the one initiating the touch, it's fine. If I initiate the touch, nope. He does his own thing. Well, animals are fed, chores are done, tractor work's done, put out hay for the donkeys. It's been a good day. The stalls under the barn are completed. Just got a little cleanup left to do, make the place look pretty again. And I like it. This is exactly what DJ was wanting, and it's going to serve our purpose perfectly. One thing I am not looking forward to, though, I just realized that the day you're seeing this is the day the daylight savings time ends. This will be coming out on Saturday, the last day of daylight savings time. So tonight, don't forget to set your clocks back if you're watching this on YouTube on the day it posts. I hate when daylight savings time ends. It's going to get dark so early. Right now, it is 10 till 6. It's pretty much going to be dark at 6 o'clock after today, after you guys are seeing this. And I hate that. But what do you do? It is what it is. I do love fall, but I do hate the time change. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.